I'm already in summer mode in my office. So I've got the little baby air conditioner. It's not so little. I have to vent it out my window. In the summer, I move it into the dining room because it gets hot in there. It's all windows, so I'm enjoying it in here while I have it. I may need to get another one, maybe a smaller one for my office, even with the dark curtains. I like to keep the curtains pulled because I like the natural light. So especially in the afternoon, it gets really warm in here. But look, I got this book at my library. I've read it before. I've read Feel Like an Artist, which is Austin Kleon's other best-selling book. If you're familiar with Austin's work, you know how potent these ideas are, especially for creative people, for anybody who's making new things and sharing new things. Really good. Inspiring for me, so I'm absorbing all of it, reading it, of course, and intentionally planning and taking steps to show more of my work. And it is a really uncomfortable place for me because it's so new and I'm still learning how to do it, and I'm technically learning how to do it and how to do it in a way that feels easy and it feels like it is adding something to what I have to say or share and not just adding to the noise of social media. So I am being sort of intentional about it. I want it to fit with my aesthetic, of course, and I want it to fit with my flow, my rhythms and patterns of working, especially as I'm redefining them with this new work again, for the first time again. So we'll see how that goes. This is an experiment for me. I'm testing out some different tools, some tools that are new to me, some tools that are tools that I've used before, but I'm just using them in a new way. So I'm sitting on a pretty solid learning curve. There's definitely some things that I'm having to learn, not only technically, but certainly soft skills that are new and necessary. So for me to elevate and step into this new chapter of my work, which is always scary when you're starting something new, and it definitely won't when you're having to learn new things and then put them into practice. And then when you first start sharing new things that you've made with new tools, that's scary too. But it's something that everyone goes through, and all artists are intimately familiar with the process of critiques, and I call them presentations in my class because I feel like it's an opportunity for creators to share what they've made. And yes, you will get some critiques, and I like to also reframe that as positive feedback. Regardless of what's being said, you can use that or you can not. It's your creation ultimately, especially when you're creating something from your heart and something that wants to come through you, and only the way that you can create something. I lost the train of thought. Oh, dang it. When something does want to come through you, it's yours. You get the final say. I do think it is a little bit different when you're working for a client on behalf of their vision and you're really just helping them to usher their ideas into the world. That is somewhat different because it's not your idea, it's their idea, and you're just sort of helping facilitate that idea. So in that case, I do think criticism is necessary, and I don't see it as a client being critical. I just feel like a client has their own vision of what it is they're trying to make, and I am sort of this in-between creative medium of sorts between their idea and this thing that is taking shape in either the digital world or the real world. And sometimes I don't nail it on the first try. I have to try something first, and then I have to make adjustments, because there's a such thing as a first draft for a reason, because it's the first of more additional drafts that are going to continually refine the thing and bring more clarity as you take more steps towards the thing. So it's like moving through a fog. From a distance, it's just a wall of cloudiness, and as you start walking into the fog and through the fog, you can start making out shapes and things come into clarity. You can see right in front of you. You can see where you are right now. And when you are approaching this wall of fog or this cloudiness, haziness of a new project or a new direction, it really does seem insurmountable sometimes, or it feels like you don't have a clear direction. You don't necessarily know where you're going, but you have to start somewhere. And I think that is the biggest hurdle, is going from 0 to 1 is the hardest part of the creative process. And then once you just get to 1, you can repeat it and you can just keep taking steps. But sometimes that obviously is the first step, is this hurdle that we have to somehow find the courage and find the confidence to take a step. It may be wobbly, it may be messy, but it's a start. It's somewhere to build on, and from there you can just keep stepping, keep creating, and finding more levels of uncertainty to unlock and move through. But you do get a certain confidence once you've done it. Then it helps you feel free to do it again, and that, my friend, is the art of creative liberation. So that is some of what I'm going to be talking about in these new videos. So stay tuned. Much love. More soon.